Good morning, Eagles. Happy Hybrid Friday. Do your Friday dance. Do your Friday dance. It is time for us to start another amazing Olin Day. Every day we take a moment to honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, I'd like you to please stand and face the flag. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Eagles, today I'd like to talk to you about using your education to protect others by telling you the story of Vernice Armour. So we are continuing our celebration of Black History Month by talking about Miss Armour. Vernice Armour was born in 1973 and her father served in the military. She was raised in Memphis, Tennessee, and graduated from Overton High School, where she was a member of the Mathematics Honor Society, the National Honor Society, and she was class vice president. In 1993, while attending Middle Tennessee State University, she decided to enlist in the U.S. Army Reserve and later entered the U.S. Army's ROTC. In 1998, she became the first Black female to serve as a police officer in Tempe, Arizona. After a year on the force, she joined the Marines and was commissioned as a second lieutenant and sent to flight school at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi in Texas. And then later, she was moved to Naval Air Station Pensacola in Florida. Armour earned her wings in July 2001, becoming the Marine Corps' first Black female pilot. She was number one in her own class of 12 and number one among the last 200 graduates. After flight school, Armour was assigned to the Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton right here in Southern California to train in the AH-1W Super Cobra. While there, she continued to excel. She was named the 2001 Camp Pendleton Female Athlete of the Year, twice won the camp's annual Strongest Warrior competition, and was a running back for the San Diego Sunfire women's football team. In March 2003, she protected our freedoms overseas and became the first African American female combat pilot. She used her education to help us and protect our freedoms, and I loved that story. Today's featured lunch item is your choice of a burrito or a Galaxy cheese pizza. Yummy. Thank you, food services staff, for providing the children in Brea with delicious and nutritious meals. Today's animal facts are about the lionfish. Look at that thing. What a cool looking fish. So lionfish have distinctive brown or maroon and white stripes that cover their entire body. Look at that. They have fleshy tentacles above their eyes and below the mouth, and they have fan-like pectoral fins, long, separated dorsal spines, and those spines are special. Let me see if I can show you. So these spines, you can't really tell, but those guys right there have the ability to deliver a venomous sting. That's not fun. An adult lionfish can grow as large as 18 inches. That's 1.5 feet. While juvenile lionfish can be as small as an inch. So they have a very large range. Lionfish have what's called cycloid scales, which means their fish scales are oval or elliptical, and then they have a smooth edge to them. They live in the U.S. Southeast and Caribbean coastal waters, and they've actually become invasive in other parts of the world. So you might even find them in the Pacific or in the Indian Ocean as well. And what's interesting about this is they are a top predator. that competes for food and space in marine ecosystems. And because they have no known predators and they reproduce all year long, they're kind of taking over some spaces, which is kind of scary. A mature female lionfish releases almost 2 million eggs a year. So that's a lot of lionfish babies, and there's no predators to eat them, partially because of those stingy spines I was telling you about. So scientists are very interested and kind of worried about what the lionfish is going to be doing to marine ecosystems. But we'll continue to study it, and we'll figure it out. Okay, buddies, before I go, I want to remind you that this is your last chance this weekend to participate in our virtual jogathon. Get out there to the tracks or the Olinda Trail or the Wildcatters Park Trail as well. Make sure you take your selfies so you get your raffle tickets and email them to olindaracephotos@gmail.com. Okay, buddies, it's time for me to go and for you to learn. Let's soar, Olinda, and make it a great day. Fly by, Eagle.